They got some bikes, they're gonna ride through all the countryside, and they'll do it side by side. Kenneth and Allie, they're gonna rally through all the peaks and valleys. Shout out to Rand McNally, with the West Coast ready to greet them in search of the unending weekend. Well, it's a trans-American ride.
It's Monday, August 17th, 7:33 a.m.
We're in the tent.
Yeah, we're in Mackenzie Bridge Campground.
Illegally.
Yeah, it's great. Trespassing.
No.
Yesterday was a great day.
Yeah.
I actually did record a couple clips yesterday of us just all talking, but
Nice.
nothing about the day itself or what we were doing.
Yeah. It was great.
It was a good day.
I don't know if we talked about the sprinklers.
We didn't.
We haven't made a clip in like a day and a half.
Yeah, the last clip we made was sitting at the bench during the protests yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, there's movement.
That night we went to a different and ended up getting sprinkled at like 1:30.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, not me, but apparently it came and hit you.
Yeah,
like
it
in
went.
the face.
It went through the tent. We had the flaps open, and so I got blasted, and had to frantically get up and move our bikes around. And
Yeah, they were insane sprinklers.
yeah, very high PSI.
Yeah, and so we just got blasted all night, but we just put the fly down, so we stayed dry.
It was good enough.
That's good enough.
I rescued the bikes. Everything stayed moderately dry. Had a nice breakfast all together. The next morning.
Went to 7-Eleven, and we actually had biking together for
Yeah.
most of the day.
Yeah.
We
Which
all
is
started out around 7:30,
Yeah.
which was pretty early, comparatively. We wanted to get an early start because it was supposed to be 102 degrees in all these towns we were going through. But it wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty comfortable yesterday.
Yeah, we had like flat and a little bit of downhill for like 30 miles, 40, until we
Yeah.
got to Sisters.
We had lunch somewhere.
At a grocery store.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
That was so good. Best grocery store ever.
It's a very
Oliver
chill.
Lemon. They make great food to go.
Not your average grocery store. But yeah, that was fun. All
Yeah, we
hanging out.
chilled there for a while too.
It was comfortable. Nice outdoor seating.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, it felt nice. Sisters was definitely a tourist town for sure.
Yeah, the traffic was insane.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then from there we basically started climbing, more or less. We went the wrong way for about a half mile probably, but then got back on track. Actually saw like a possible fatality car crash.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's kind of weird that there's only one car, so the guy apparently just like lost control maybe or overcorrected, but
Yeah,
there
it
was
was
this.
quite a scene.
Yeah, the truck was torn up, and there was like this weird yellow tarp over the driver's side door that just didn't bode well for.
Probably covering all the blood.
Yeah, and there was like a police officer going around the whole perimeter taking pictures of it. It definitely felt dark.
It was very. It was like a warning.
And it was really hot and humid in the forest.
Yeah, it was. It's like 90s.
Yeah.
Low 90s maybe.
And so we started climbing, and then the weather took a very different turn.
Yeah, I think it said there's like a 30% chance of rain or something. We didn't think anything about it.
It's because we've been in the desert for so long, too.
Yeah.
It hasn't rained since, like,
That's true.
I don't even know when.
Togedy Pass.
Yeah, which,
Wyoming?
again, another mountain. So
Yeah.
weather systems on the mountains are not easy to predict.
But yeah, it was a good climb. But around like 3 miles in maybe, it started sprinkling, and then we got out to a place called Windy Point. and it was so windy, and we were just
Rainy.
being pelted by the
Yeah.
rain. We got drenched. It was insane. Fortunately, the speed limit was like 15 or 20 miles an hour, so we didn't have any problems. Cars. The
Mhm.
road was so narrow and so windy,
Hmm.
but it really wasn't a bad climb.
No.
Like, it wasn't too steep, and there were some downhills and flats.
It was a cool last pass.
Yeah, it really was.
And by the time we got to the top, we were actually pretty dry.
Yeah.
And we met a few people up at the top who were just day people going out for...
Everyone was so excited for us. We got a
Yeah.
lot of cheers out their windows when they
Mhm.
drove past.
And we got an invitation from a guy named Oscar Corona to go to his house tonight.
In Eugene.
Yeah, which is it's going to be the end of this map section, and then also, again, it's the end of all the actual mountain climbing, and it's just sort of a
Yeah, that was our last, like, legit climb.
legit.
The rest of them are just, like, little hills on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
But as for now, we're going down thousands and thousands of feet. We
Yeah.
had a great descent. Because
Although,
we got to the top and we had snacks, and Oscar gave us some waters, and we talked to some people and just chilled for like a half hour.
yeah, probably.
Also,
yeah.
it was so cool because it was like in a old lava field or
Mhm.
bed or something.
You got pictures, I assume.
Yeah, so it's just like all this lava rock, and then the forest was recently burned, I would guess, because everything was just charred and
Yeah.
it was like otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to the top and we saw the Sisters Mountain range with snow on them.
Yeah, the descent actually took a while to kind of kick in. We had to do a little bit more climbing before we actually started going down. And as soon as we started going down, we got
It
soaked
started
again.
raining again.
Even harder, I think.
Yeah.
We got even
like
more wet.
the kind of rain that makes there be foam on the road.
Yeah.
Just
There
because
be
of how
foam.
violent it is.
Mm. But as we got lower and lower, every 1,000 feet, the rain,
Mhm.
kind of like you said, dissipated
hmm
a bit more and more. It was a fun descent.
Yeah.
Everyone's bricks were not working as well as they normally do. So
it was
Jesse
a little
especially,
slower.
yeah, he had to be careful. But I was still ripping it.
Yeah, but it was so crazy. We went from the desert to the lava fields to
The rainforest.
the Oregon rainforest.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we descended the other side, it was just green and
Mhm.
pine trees and moss, and
Yeah, this looks
so
like
beautiful.
it's like a better version of an East Coast forest
Yeah.
where we are right now.
yeah.
But yeah, we got to the bottom of the descent and then found this little restaurant place that sold beer and food.
Yeah. At McKenzie Bridge.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Yeah, we got lucky that we
Yeah.
were there on the day that they were open,
Yeah,
because
for real.
apparently they're only open for like 3 days a week.
Yeah, it's Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah. But we had such a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Got some beers,
Mm-hmm.
got veggie burgers,
It was tasty.
talked.
Mm-hmm. Had a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we came to this campsite, which we didn't really have any like preconceived notions about. Found pretty much the first spot that we could.
Yeah, it's a national forest campground, so it's not a private owned one. So like, it's just open space.
Pretty easy to get in.
Yeah,
Pretty easy
there's
to
no
set
one
up.
here to tell us not to
No,
do this.
definitely not.
There are people that have reservations for this site for day, so
But
we should probably
head
not
out.
hang out for too long.
Yeah, I think we're all going to be ready to go as soon as we're packed up and stuff. But yeah, last night when we got here too,
Mm.
we all sat at the picnic bench and had a little bit of weed next to
Weed.
Allie.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was very funny. We were all cracking up, just saying the dumbest shit and laughing about it. Jesse
We
had
stayed up
some.
late.
Yeah, we
too,
did.
Like
It was
10:30.
Yeah, it was late. I passed out too when we came back.
Yeah. It felt very nice, and
Yeah.
like the last pass was worth celebrating.
Yeah,
So
and we
we're all like in the
celebratory mood.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're so close. We're like probably 3 or 4 days at this point.
Yeah.
We have 290 miles left by the
Yeah.
end of today. Is it 60 miles?
Pretty
today?
much
I
like
don't know.
59.
Okay. So we'll have 230
Yeah, which is like
tonight,
yeah,
which is like 3 days, 4 days.
4 days. Yeah, probably. We'll probably have a short day at the end.
Yeah.
The way it'll work out is 24 divided by 240 divided by 6 be 4. What?
The drip.
There's some horrors in this house. There's some horrors in this house. There's some horrors in this house. But yeah, we were the first ones up morning, which was a bit of a surprise. So we took advantage of that. And yeah, Athena, I just saw her go to the bathroom, so she's up. I haven't really seen much motion in Jesse's tent, but I'm sure as soon as everyone starts making noise, pack up noises,
Yeah.
he'll probably shoot
It was
up.
such a good day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We did 89 miles,
It didn't feel like
but
it.
it didn't feel like it because it was just so enjoyable and
Mhm.
so much diversity in the scenery.
Yeah, I'm
Great
glad.
fuel, great lunch.
Yeah. You want to see what today looks like? Did you see it yesterday?
I saw it on my map on my computer. It's all downhill.
Oh yeah, you should see it in sharper relief.
Mhm.
It looks pretty nice.
God, we're so close.
Yeah, we can see the
It's
coast.
so exciting. From Eugene? Oh, just from the map.
So I don't actually even know if I calculated it to Eugene yesterday because that's a little farther away. That's not bad.
What's that?
It doesn't know where we are.
Oh,
This is the whole.
that's the pass.
Yeah,
So is it that?
it's actually none of this. Yeah, it is that.
I can see it on my map.
Yeah, but this looks better. So many bike shops.
Nice.
That looks so good.
968 feet of climbing,
Which probably won't be true.
1,831 feet of descent.
Which probably will be true.
So that's actually pretty flat.
Yeah, flat. It's like a net neutral day. But look at the elevation. We
Yeah.
end at like 500 500 feet
Yeah.
or so.
Wow.
And so if we're starting in Eugene tomorrow, what does that mean for this? Athena's awake. Okay. Yeah. So that'll work out well.
Well, we'll just leave from Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, there's Corvallis.
Mm-hmm. That's probably not very far at all. I'm sure this is good material for podcasts. All uphill. Sweet.
Great.
But look at that. It's only
Yeah.
500 feet.
It's nothing.
Fight. We're almost done, y'all.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is really.
We're going to be on the 101 for this whole section, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Nice,
The
different.
coast.
La Costa Nostra.
But yeah. Gotta find some breakfast
Mhm.
out here in the wilderness.
There's supposed to be a place.
Supposed to be 3 miles down.
Hopefully it's not fucking closed. Seems like this
She
is-
said there was I was really confused what she said.
She was high and drunk.
Well, she was talking about a restaurant that would be closed, but then she also said like a market or grocery store. And I
Yeah,
think
this
that's
is-
the 3 mile one.
This is like slightly off trail, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for it.
Mhm.
But a restaurant and a convenience store.
Hopefully
Off
that
route
works.
1.7.
Oh wow.
She hates that. Shut up.
Well, nah.
That'd be a half hour on the trail.
Yeah.
A full hour round trip. But yeah, we should probably start packing up and getting ready.
Yeah.
It's getting late. We're usually, out of the tent and fairly packed up by now.
It's a chill day.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Tonight's gonna be
Yeah.
wild.
So we're going to Oscar's house tonight. No idea what to expect.
Food.
His wife yelled out the window when they drove past. She's like, "I'll cook for you."
They're Latino and Latino.
Mm-hmm.
They're Latinx. So
Yeah, I hope it's like really fun.
He said his house is really small,
Great.
so hopefully there's enough room for us to like at least tent.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is a victory lap at this point. All the hard stuff is done,
For real.
and yeah, rest in peace to all those eastbounders.
Dude.
We saw one guy going up the hill yesterday, no shirt on, looked like he didn't have bike shorts. And it's
Really?
They look like normal.
Maybe he wasn't Trans Am.
He might not have been,
Maybe
but
he was just
weekend
riding his
guy.
bike.
he had
Yeah.
bags and stuff. He had like
Training
a lot of
ride.
lol.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Park that Mack truck in my little garage. Cool.
But yeah.
It was a very good day.
It was a very good day.
It was exactly how I would hope yesterday would have felt, given the magnitude of the accomplishment.
Yeah. The last pass finally into the good part of Oregon.
Yeah, right? It took a long time.
It took a long time.
It was like...
We were in the deserted Trump country for so long.
Dude, basically the whole trip.
Yeah. But it's exciting.
And it's time to poop. Bye.
Bye.